Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Night Watchers, and tonight we've got a great location for you. Tell the viewers where we are tonight, Pete.
We are at the Maryborough Military and Colonial Museum here at Maryborough.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. We've had a walk through and check the place out. Really nice. So what we're going to do is we'll take you for a walk through and have a look before we start our investigation.
Yep.
But as you can see from behind us here, we've got some really cool artifacts here to check out. So anyway, we want you to enjoy the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video.
Take it easy, guys. Okay guys, we're here with Ken Ashford and he's going to explain who he is and what he does here.
Well, hello everybody. I'm one of the tour guides here at the museum, and one of my roles is to help coordinate all the volunteers,
Awesome.
the 100 volunteers that we have working here.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what we're going to do is get Ken to walk us around and just explain a few things so you guys get a bit of a feel for the place like we will.
Yeah, exactly. Understand a bit of the history, and then we can get into the investigation after that. So,
Awesome.
all right, let's do it.
Yep.
So let's make our way in.
On Fraser Island, we have the Mahino, the wreck of the ship. It was a hospital ship in the First World War. Picked up wounded soldiers from Gallipoli, took them to Egypt. From France, took them to Great Britain, and ended up on the beach here at Fraser Island. And today it's a local war memorial over there.
Right.
And this is a replica of the original bell from the Mahino. At the time it got souvenired and ended up back in New Zealand because the Mahino was a New Zealand ship.
Yep.
And then Olds Engineering here in Maryborough in recent times cast a new bell. I'd like to show you here something quite sobering. It's a copy of what's written in the diary here. And Sergeant Warner was an artilleryman, and he was mortally wounded, and he was able to write in his diary, "Dearest mother, father, sister, brother, I've been severely hit." And then later that day he died. In the diary you can see the blood stains on the diary.
Wow.
Very sobering. We have Sergeant Dombrell. He'd been a police officer in Queensland before the First World War, went away to war, and he was also mortally wounded. And this is his pay book, and you can see the shrapnel, and there's actually still shrapnel in the book, and where it hit him.
Wow.
We have a gentleman from Howard. Now Henry Martin similarly was hit. That's his wallet, his pay book, his cutthroat razor. You can see a big cut in the cutthroat razor. But he was lucky. He survived the war, and 10 years after he got back to Maryborough, this ball was taken out of his spine at the Maryborough Hospital.
Wow.
So bad luck to him, he got hit, but good luck that he survived the war. Down here we have some medals. Now this is the youngest soldier that's been recorded to go to the Boer War. He was 13 and a half years old. He stowed away on a ship in Melbourne, and by the time they got to Albany, over in Western Australia, where the ships departed to go to South Africa, he was discovered. But instead of putting him ashore, they enlisted him in the army. And he survived the Boer War. Between the Boer War and the First World War, he was in the militia, and then he went away with the AIF in the First World War, and towards the end of the war, unfortunately, he was killed. So we have his medals here, but just imagine, 13 and a half year old.
Yeah, it would have been very scary for him. Yeah.
over here we have a bugle. Now this bugle was given by one of the businessmen in town, Mr. Worry. So we have Worry's Doors. It was a shop that sold everything before big departmental stores put that sort of shop out of business. Yep. But Mr. Worry had 2 sons, Stan and Victor. They joined the army. Victor went away to the war and was killed. And as a memorial, Mr. Worry gave this bugle to a group of reinforcements going to France. And towards the end of the war, his other son, Stan, was on the battlefield. And one of his soldiers found this bugle in the mud, in the dirt, and picked it up, cleaned it up a bit, and says, "Worry, sir, any relation to you?" And when he had a look at it, it was his father's name on it. So 750 kilometres of land, trench warfare, and stumbled over the family bugle. So it come back to Maryborough.
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a trip to talk about, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's meant to be. That definitely one of those situations.
So that's the gentleman's photo.
Yeah.
And that's him there.
Wow.
So he was the last commanding officer of the 9th Battalion in the First World War.
Oh wow.
And his grandson has just paid for all that.
Wow, that's amazing. That's such a good job too, the resemblances.
But when I was carving this is in 2 sections. The head is one piece of wood and the bottom part is another piece. And we just fitted the neck in there. But when I was carving the wood, you try and find a nice sound piece of wood.
Yep.
It was all good, and I did a lot of work on it. As I got down, just here, right where his heart is, there's a big rotten piece in the tree.
Like a knot or something in there.
Yeah, where a branch had probably broken off the tree when it was young.
Yeah.
And then it grows over.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So to fix it, I had to get a drill big enough to drill the whole section out neatly.
Yeah.
And then turn a bit of wood in the lathe, try and match the colour to blend it in.
Yeah, right.
So I thought that was bad enough. The poor bugger, it's right in the heart.
Yeah, right in the heart. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And up there on his nose, there's another piece there I had to fit.
Yeah.
He had a rotten piece just there. Well, you get all this work done, and then
You get to a certain point, you're like you're deep enough in.
Same story here about that big. I had to drill it out.
Yeah.
And fit another bit of wood in there.
Oh wow.
So I thought, yeah, well that shows that he got blown up. He had all these injuries, you know.
What's the significance of this gentleman then? You know, tell
Well,
everybody
he's
about
a
that.
guy. He's a guy. Well, the story is the first guy to set foot on the beach when the war started.
Right.
In Gallipoli.
Wow.
I love the
And what
detail.
He is like
The detail was put in like this. If you see this, guys, there's a notepad in the pocket. That's just unreal. And stitching.
Yeah.
This is all wood.
Yeah.
It's amazing the
Yeah,
detail.
Australian wood, white beech it is,
White beach.
and that's just the colour of the wood.
That's
Although
unreal.
it's got a bit dirtier from hands, it's probably more that colour because people won't want to touch it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's like a khaki uniform.
Yeah, it is.
The colour of the wood.
It's
Real.
unreal.
As soon as you
I'm
walk
amazed.
as soon as you walk in, boom, first thing you see is that. It's amazing.
And so that particular buggy there, that belonged to Morton and Morton Solicitors, 4 doors up the road from here.
Yep.
And before the war, Duncan Chapman, we just saw the likeness of him.
Yep.
He was an article clerk, and the very good probability that he actually drove that particular buggy. This is General Cantwell. Now, what I'd like you to do is have a look at this painting of him and see his eyes. Are they looking at you? You come over here and have a look at his eyes.
Yeah, they're looking at me.
Yeah, but they're looking at me over here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They follow you around, yes.
Yeah, it's definitely.
The local artist did that one, very good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
I want to show you here HMAS Maryborough, the first.
Wow.
Launched the shipyards about 600, 700 metres down the street from here.
Yeah,
31 warships were built here by Walkers Limited.
Yep.
And during the Second World War, this was the first of the ships they made. They made 7 of these corvettes, and this particular ship went right around the world. This painting depicts the invasion of Sicily,
Okay.
and as you can see, there's action everywhere. fire, destruction, people are being killed left, right and centre. You can see the big guns firing.
Guns firing there, yeah.
And look at the sailors here, they're laid back, we've seen it all before. Over here you're looking into there and you'll see the cook peeling the spuds.
Yeah, still doing their everyday thing. Just, I noticed that there, they'll just standing there chilling out.
There is a new HMAS Maryborough operating out of Darwin at the moment.
Yep.
And
It's sleek looking.
very sleek looking. It goes 3 times as fast as the original one.
Yep.
Only a third of the weight and has a third of the crew.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
The state of the art ship. Up top up there is the banner from the original HMAS Maryborough sailors. They used to carry that in Anzac Day parades until they reached the stage they weren't able to do that anymore. So that's the bell of HMAS Maryborough.
Right.
Now if you've been up to the RSL club, you've probably seen the Maryborough's bell. Now the ship only has one bell, supposedly.
Don't ring it as loud.
But the officers and crew had such a great time in the pre-commissioning in Maryborough that they donated their bell to the city, and that's the one down the RSL club, I believe. But then the Admiralty got to hear about it, and they said, get it back. Well, they couldn't really do that, so walkers come to the party, and a special job was done, and a second bell was commissioned. And at the end of the war, when the ship was decommissioned, well, they donated it to the city again.
Wow.
So
it's ended
we
up here.
actually have 2 bells.
Yeah.
It's awesome how thick it is too. Like,
Yeah.
The people come here to study military history.
Yeah.
People writing books, etc. Might sit here for a week and check out what the books have. We have every unit history from the First World War here.
Wow.
That's a very comprehensive stories that we're holding.
Yep.
I've also been told that you guys have like the diaries of soldiers and sailors and stuff like that.
We have a lot of files. Obviously, we can't display everything.
No, of course not. Yeah.
So behind the scenes, there are a lot of files on different subjects, and we have a lot of researchers that are continually updating that.
Yeah, that's amazing because I read online that you guys have something like over 2,000 folders full of information and like old maps and stuff like that. It's unreal the amount of history here in this place.
Yeah. Recently, come into my possession was some plans of Camp Maryborough. Now, Camp Maryborough was a large camp. They had 40 kilometres of roads built over in Tanana, the south side of Maryborough. Okay. The American Army were coming to town. In fact, this very building was the headquarters of the US Army during the Second World War. Wow. And they had big workshop units, and they're building this big American Army camp. But I'll say probably luckily for the ladies of Maryborough, the Americans never arrived in great number because the war moved too quickly and they moved off further afield.
Alright guys, what we're going to do right now is we're going to do our first EVP session. So we've got everything set up ready to go. Let's see what we can get.
And basically where we are, we're down here in the main section of the museum. There's 3 levels. There's this place, there's the Gallipoli room, and then upstairs is where the library is. We're going to go up there and do one later. So we'll just get this started. Ready, Dan? And you can go with our first question.
Yeah, let's do it, go. Alright, so we've heard stories about people being here. We want to know if there's anybody here with us right now. So if you are here with us right now, please give us a name, or a yes, or a no, and or any evidence at all. What you got to do is speak into this device over here in Pete's hand.
We would really love to hear from you. So if you need energy, draw on Dan or myself to get the energy you need to communicate. Always when it drops out.
Yeah.
going to get a response, guys. So it's about being patient too. So when you do this type of thing, make sure you're patient.
We just have one.
Right when I speak.
I knew it was going to happen. Okay, hang on. Okay, guys, if you're there, please come back again. We did hear you slightly then. Please come back through. Please use the energy. Is there somebody here with us right now?
Yeah.
You got an orange. Is there somebody right here? Speak into this device in my hand.
If you can't do that, come and touch the K2 meter. Oh, there we go again.
What did you pick up?
Went into the orange.
Into the orange. Righto. Are you with us here? Speak into this device.
There's no battery power in here. Like there's no, like this battery's not charged, is it?
No.
And you'd have to touch it to it. You'd have to actually.
See.
Yeah, look.
You banged it on that
Yeah, I
pipe.
banged it on the pipe.
Yeah.
But look, there's
No.
nothing here. That
No.
would-
So
should get
there's
a-
nothing that should be picking it up.
There we go. Look at that. Went up to 4.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank
Got
you
a
very
response.
much. Thank you for your response. We heard you clear. We'd like to get a name or anything you'd like to say. That was perfect.
It was really clear.
We just had another one. Faint. You're very faint. Please go again. Try a bit stronger. I'm going to move over here. Into this device.
Sergeant Will Warren.
Sergeant Will Warrener, are you here? Are you here at all, Sergeant Will Warrener? If you're here, give us a yes.
Ooh. I'm not picking anything up.
You're not getting enough?
No.
What about this kid's medals?
Yeah, this.
Yeah, this young fella. What's his name?
Andrew Bruce Robert Allen. Ooh.
Private.
Whoa.
What would we get?
A flicker. Did you see that?
Was it his phone too close?
No, it's got to be, look, it's got to be right on it. Look, won't even do it here, slightly. It's got to be. Look, we've got another orange. Oh.
Private Allen.
Private Allen, are you here? Private Allen.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that,
is
straight in the
unreal.
red.
And
Okay. If there's somebody right here, please speak into the device. If you're there, don't be scared.
That was unreal, Private Allen. If you could come and touch, yeah,
Oh, still going, yeah, in the orange.
come and touch the device again. Thank you. And
Oh,
again.
and again. Beautiful, you're doing great. Please communicate into this device. We know you're here with us.
Youngest Australians to serve in the Boer War. Oh, there we go again.
John Orr. Are you here, John Orr? Or Private Stephen O'Dell. Are you here, Private Stephen O'Dell?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we just had another flicker.
Again.
That's over the medals.
Yeah. There we go, guys. There's a flickering over these soldiers' medals.
And it's behind glass, so it's not like it's picking up. And they're not giving off any magnetic
No,
frequencies.
no electricity.
No, exactly.
Well, there's none. You have a look at the case. There's no...
There's no electricity on.
If you have a look, pan over the case, there's nothing in there.
This is the boy that was 13 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to this one right here. Oh, thank you.
That was
Thank
really
you. That was
clear.
loud. Yeah.
That was a
okay.
female.
That was a female. Go to this one right here. Go to this one right here. Man, thank you. Please come through again. We'd like to hear what you had to say. Is there a female artifact here? Is there somebody we walked past that was anything to do with this?
No.
No.
It could be just something that resonates here.
Yeah, exactly. Could be.
Well, let's go upstairs and we'll do the Gallipoli room.
Okay.
Running away with that.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Running away with that. Running away with that.
Thank
Hear
you.
what that said?
No, because I was too busy trying to work out what Claire said.
Well, let's go into this.
That was beautiful. That was a long sentence.
I told Dan not to run away with that, and then she spoke.
Yeah, that's all right. She said it after you said
Right,
it.
do you want to stay back a little bit here and we'll just do it here? It's maybe just the view of the room behind us.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you are here, please come through. Oh, he came through as I spoke. Please come again. That was brilliant. Please go again. Shut up, Dan.
Did you hear music then?
No, it wasn't music. It was someone speaking. I had two in a row.
Is there?
Whoa. Whoa, are you getting this? Are you getting...
That's
What?
non-stop.
That's... Who's here with us right now? Please speak. Please speak into this. Are you getting this?
That's unreal. And now it's just stopped.
Are you there with us? Please speak into the device.
Was that you, Lieutenant Duncan Chapman?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, come across here.
Lieutenant Chapman.
Whoa, that's in the red.
Yeah, that's the longest I've seen it do that.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Chapman, if that's you, please speak into this device. So we can hear you. We can see that you're with us, is what I meant. Please speak into this device.
If you can't speak to us, manipulate the K2 meter again for us, please, sir. Wow, that is, look at that, that's unreal. Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you very much, thank you. Now if you are there, please let go. That's an intelligent response,
Wow.
straight up.
If you could touch it again, please, for us, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Wow, I've never seen it go up in the red.
If that is you, Lieutenant Chapman, please let it go. Please let go of the... Oh. Please go again.
There we go. Wow, that's in the red.
That is amazing, sir. Thank you very much. If somebody is touching this device right now, my hand feels cold. You won't feel it like that.
No, I was going to
that's
say
my
that
hand. My hand itself feels very cold. My arm feels cold. Are you here with me right here? Are you beside me? Please touch the device again if you're standing right beside me.
Move it back closer to the... Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
That's
Okay.
unreal.
And you got to remember, there is no power on this.
No, this is a...
Ladies
this
and
is
gentlemen,
a
this
timber
is timber.
carving.
This is a timber carving. There is no... This should not be giving off any frequencies whatsoever. This is brilliant. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Look at this. Look at it. It's dancing. I've never seen it do that before, ever.
Not to go up in the red and stay on the red.
Yeah. Look at this.
I've definitely got a cold feeling beside me now.
Have you?
Wow.
Whoever is doing this to the K2 meter, can you please say your name in this device right here? Say it very loudly and clearly.
come to this device here and speak into this device.
You sure it's not how you're holding that? You're pressing on
No,
it?
I'm not pressing it in. Look, I'll even hold it down here. There's nothing you can press on. It's only on. Whoa!
Wow,
Whoa.
that was really, that made me jump.
They were giving a message, man. There's nothing you can press on. It's only on. There's nothing you can press on. It's only on. I'm holding it down here. Oh, in the red again.
Look at that.
That's amazing. Lieutenant Chapman, are you with your statue here? Is that you? Are you standing on it, basically?
You sure it's not something in it?
No, there's nothing in it.
There's only
It's got bolts in it.
yeah, bolts, but they don't give off electromagnetic frequencies. There's no electricity in them. There is nothing on this thing here that should give off an electromagnetic frequency. And this machine you have to. And this machine you have to. And this machine you have to. Is that static still going?
Yeah. So that's going to pick up whatever's in here.
Oh,
They're not coming over here. If you come over and look at this way, his metals are here.
this is a gentleman here.
And this is his metal.
See, here he was a major, because at the very end of the war, he was a major. What are you doing?
Holding it.
Oh, there we go. Look at this. So Major Chapman, could you come in and use this device and speak into it, please?
He could have been angry before because I'm calling him lieutenant. You never call an officer a lower rank than he actually is.
It's a major now.
He's a major now, so yeah. Major Chapman. Sir. All due respect, my apologies for calling you a lower rank. Please come through and talk to us.
Can you push for a red light? Can you make this jump to a red light for us?
If there's anything you want to say, Major Chapman, speak into the camera because it can pick up frequencies that we can't hear in.
Yeah.
So if there's anything you'd like to say it into the camera.
Is it always the same point over his chest though?
No, because
No.
it was over here before.
Go up towards his head. See if there's anything goes on up there.
Maybe it's his notebook.
Is there something you'd like to say? It's right there in the middle.
There's nothing.
There's nothing electrical in him. It's just
No.
he's only held on by a single bolt. He said.
But look,
That
look,
goes
look,
right-
look, look. It's still
Yeah,
going.
look, still going.
Am I correct in saying it's your notebook? Is there something written in your notebook you would like someone to read? No?
Oh,
Okay guys, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to continue the EVP session up here upstairs. So this room is the large room up the top. There's no actual name for it, they just call it the top floor. So
Just got a little something.
you didn't bump it?
Just standing here.
Whoa. Okay, we're in the red here. Is there anybody with us right now? Please come speak next to us right here.
Sergeant Clark, this is your uniform, sir. Oh, I touched it, wasn't it? There we go. Look.
Yeah. You got up to the orange there. Is there anybody in this room with us? Please come over to this device and speak. We want to know you're here. We mean you no harm. We just want to communicate. Speak into this device in my hand. Oh,
Here we go.
orange in the orange. Oh, yep.
Is there anyone here with us? Please come. Whoa!
It's a
Come
horse.
through. Yeah, it's a horse like that. Please come through.
Whoa.
Please come through and talk to us on the device. This one here. Oh, here we go.
I just felt a cool patch right here. It's gone now, but it was like really cool for a second.
I've had that on my hands. Like when we were downstairs.
If you are strong enough to make that light red, you are strong enough to speak into the phone in Daniel's hand.
Thank you.
I think that was all right.
That was an intelligent response right
I think
there.
it was all right. Speak into the phone in Daniel's hand. Speak into the phone in Daniel's hand.
If
Ask another question.
Ask another question. Oh, look. Oh, in the red. Thank you, sir. Good.
Can you tell us your name? You are strong enough. Speak to the phone in Dan's hand.
Look at that. Yeah, I've got a cold chill up my here.
What is your name?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, you're hitting the red. Thank you very much. That's good. You've got enough energy to do that. Speak into this device right here. Please, come on. Say your name loud and clear.
Wow.
Use mine and Pete's energy. That's just going berserk. I've never seen it go so hardcore in my life since we've had it.
Ooh, around the hands.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, right here. Jeez.
I felt that. Like it's not cold. Look, I'm
yeah.
sweating.
Right here. Is that you? Please speak into this. Is that you breathing on me? No. Whoever is manipulating that light, please speak into this device.
And now it's stopped.
Come here. Feel here.
Like cold air.
Oh yeah, that's cool here.
Yeah.
Is somebody here with us right now, standing right here? That was a lot cooler here.
Yeah, it was cold, like walking into it like something really cold. Like this corner is cold.
Another one.
Another one. Yeah, that's good.
That was just a little.
Yeah, yeah. We heard you. Was that a female or a male?
Male, I think.
Male? Yeah.
Can I say?
It was very feminine.
Whoa!
Can I say I turned to film behind me because I can hear something flapping, not the floor creaking, something flapping behind me.
That just went in the red when you said.
Are you confirming that Claire has definitely heard something flapping? What was flapping? I can't see anything that would flap other than the curtain. Oh, thank you. Whatever you tried to say, please go again. Into this device here. Oh,
have a look.
Here.
Have a look, Claire. All those curtains are tucked behind, so
They're not
how can
moving.
they flap?
These uniforms are right here. These uniforms are right here. Is there anybody here attached to it? Oh,
What was that? Did you hear that?
yeah, but it was at the end. I've heard that before in another video we had. There was a click sound at the end.
Feedback.
Yeah, like a feedback sound, like a sharp piercing. Is there anybody here that belongs to one of these uniforms? Please touch the uniform that you belong to. We heard you just before. Please come again. Are you getting any readings on that?
No, we're not getting anything.
Pass it there, I'll see if I get one over here. Ooh. I've never seen it go berserk.
No, it's been just going mental. And the EVPs that we've caught tonight have been phenomenal. Like, absolutely brilliant.
Oh, here we go. Oh. There's somebody right here. Do you belong to this uniform? The Royal Australian Armoured Corps. If so, please give us your rank and name.
You know what?
Oh, what?
It's this area here. Oh, and again.
Is there somebody here with us? In this spot right here? Oh, my hand just went cold here. Oh yeah, again.
Yeah, I can feel it too.
That's a cool patch right here. That's at least 2 degrees cooler.
Does that do it?
Yeah, it's at least right here. Which doesn't make sense because if it was and something was there, that would be peaking a lot higher.
Again, same area as before.
Yeah. Over there it was just going berserk.
Bit of a library room.
Yeah. Yeah, little library.
Oh, this is that
Whoa!
What did that just
Whoa!
say? Oh, this is that
Sounded angry.
Unwelcome? I'm not too sure.
Whoever that was, we're only going to do the last room and we're out of here, so we'll be out of your hair. That's a beautiful clock.
Yeah, it was. I think you just gave me an absolute heart attack.
Okay guys, we're just going to do another EVP session in this room here. This is the library, so there's a lot of information in here. So if there's anybody in here with us, so we know we just got an EVP come through from you. We want to know what you had to say.
If you can't speak on that, manipulate the K2. Look at that.
Oh, it's hitting the orange.
Yep. And there's nothing electric.
Please come and touch this device here. Come and touch this device here and speak into this one. I'm going to sit it down.
Yeah. Tell us your name.
They're far enough apart. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Perfect.
There we go.
Brilliant. Thank you. Please
Manipulate the K2 meter, please.
come touch this one over here in the middle with the lights on it. Let's go. Once this.
Were you a soldier?
Whoa, whoa, look at that.
Whoa.
See that?
Well, yeah,
Look at it, it's
yeah.
going.
Good on you. Thank you. That's brilliant. Please speak into this device again.
You'll see this question I felt
Whoa! What
Wow.
did you hear what he said? Please speak into this device again.
You'll see this question I felt
Please speak into this device again.
You'll see this question I felt
Richard Wilson?
Look at the K2
Oh, it's
meter.
going good.
There we go, it's flickering again.
It's come.
Thank you very, very much for doing that. Can you please come through again?
Try.
It's trying. Come on. Use my energy.
All mine. This in
There
here.
it goes. In your hands, Pete.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look, it's going.
Whoa! Hey! It's hitting the red.
See how far away that is? Please manipulate that again.
Oh,
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Intelligent response.
Wow,
Thank you very much.
It's still going. Thank you.
Still, we'll show you the response that we'll get. We just got another massive EV
Female.
come through. Female.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. That was the Maryborough Military Colonial Museum. What do you think there?
Awesome, mate. It started off a bit slow. We weren't sure what was happening, but then all of a sudden, boom, we just started getting EVPs and and the EMF detector. I've never seen that thing go off that much ever. It was amazing, and we weren't next to any electrical devices, nothing. It was just going on. But
especially in front of that carving.
Yeah, the carving. But
there's nothing
that
in it.
Major Chapman, his carving. That was amazing.
Unreal.
But anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and share the video as much as you can. Anything else you want to add?
No. See you on the next ones, guys.
Good. See ya.